Confusion, confusion, and a lots of confusion. Welcome to the Watch Next. Today, we'll look at some of the movies that are full of confusion and people usually don't understand by watching them at the first time.
What's the matter, Pop? I'm confused.
Starting with number 10 on our list is the 2010's Inception. The visual effects of the movie can easily impress as well as confuse anyone at the same time. Sometimes it gets quite complicated that what's going on in the movie. People watching dream within a dream. Coming on number 9 is the 2003's Identity. With a huge number of characters and a lots of deaths to focus on, makes this movie a little bit confusing. The movie left the audience with some unanswered question that the murders actually happened or not.
I did that! Jesus Christ! I didn't do that! Bullshit! You're
Coming on number 8 is the 2010's Shutter Island. The ending of the movie seems quite difficult for many people to understand because the lead character was all living in his fantasy world and faking his illness, makes this movie a confusing ride. A confusing movie directed by Martin Scorsese. Making its place on number 7 is the 2014's Interstellar, another Christopher Nolan's masterpiece. But what makes this movie so confusing is the lead character trying to explain the quantum physics in the first half.
There's signals coming from here.
And in the final hours of the movie, most of the people start to think,
What on earth is going on here?
Coming on number 6 on our list is the 2004's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Starring Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet, the only thing that is easy to understand in the movie that there are a couple who wants their memory to be erased. This story goes through the main character's memories, resulting in shifting locations and mad visual effects.
Gives to the world to let people begin again. It's beautiful.
Coming on number 5 is the 1968's 2001 A Space Odyssey. The movie came out in 1968, but it was way ahead of its time. The movie is slow and driven by seemingly slow and vibrant music, which makes the movie boring for some audience.
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
Coming on number 4 is the 2000's Memento, another Christopher Nolan's work. What makes this movie so confusing is it starts from the end and ends from its beginning. This story follows a man named Leonard who has a short-term memory, attempts to find the murderer of his wife.
I think I just want another puzzle to solve. Another John G to look for. You're John G.
But the weird thing that you see in the movie is the character getting revenge so quickly, leaving audience in a question that how a man with a memory loss can come quickly to a conclusion, and if he made the right choices. Coming on number 3 is the 2013's Under the Skin. The story revolves around a mysterious woman abducting men. The development of the movie is too slow to make the audience feel bored. The first half of the movie shows only abductions, and the second half is about self-discovering. It's like most of the other 1970s movies where an alien disguises as a woman and abducts men. On number 2 we have Mulholland Drive. Starring Naomi Watts, most of the film is a dream. Betty, played by Naomi Watts, is a woman asleep in her room having weird dreams about all things that went wrong in her life. The movie is full of amnesia and pointless effects, which makes it hard to understand at the first glance.
1612 Havenhurst.
Before we reveal our number 1 pick, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for weekly content. Making its place on number 1 is the 2004's Primer. The movie is not like most of the other time travel movies. Watching Primer requires a lot of concentrating viewing and even a lot of Google searches to clearly understand what is going on. A complicated story told in a more complicated way. The movie is based around two friends who accidentally invent time travel. It's extremely hard to understand because almost everyone involved in the movie talks full-on science. What are the movies that you think played with people's minds? Tell us in the comment section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Till then, this is me, Ryan Wilson, signing off. We'll see you next time.